Neat shot of some clouds outside our Champaign Sky Cam this morning, and that's exactly what we're talking about this morning. Matt's our wise guy is here talking about, it was actually a viewer question.
Oh, yeah. So I got these great questions from Ruth and Sam Haley, who are at Judah Christian School in 5th and 7th grade. And so they basically, there was two of them, and the really neat question, the first one was about clouds. And how come some clouds are like white and fluffy, okay, and then some are really dark and ominous, and you kind of have this feeling that the dark ominous ones are the rain clouds and the light fluffy ones are la 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 happy clouds or something, you know. So anyways, and the answer to that is that all clouds are made of little tiny either water or ice droplets. Okay. And so I thought we would have a little experiment to make a cloud, and then once you make it, you'll see that what these little water droplets or ice droplets do is they just reflect light. Okay. Okay, so if you're, it's like this piece of paper. If you're looking at it from over here, the light is reflected and it looks white. Right. But if I look at it like this and you're behind it, it's going to look dark. So that's really the simple reason why some clouds look light and some look dark. They're all the same. They all reflect light. They're all white. It's just that if you look at them from the other side, they may be in the shadow of a different cloud, or they may just, the light's not getting through them because they're thick. And so they look dark and ominous. And we've all seen those big, icky, green sort of tornado clouds. It's actually the same sort of thing, although that, I think, is a little harder to explain. Anyways. Okay. This is complicated stuff. I'm just learning about it.
We won't go there yet.
So anyways, okay, so what I've done here is an experiment you can do at home. And I have a little bit of water in the bottom of this big pickle jar.
You had a lot of pickles for that. Right,
and I had to, well, I borrowed this, you know, so I have to give it back. And so what we're going to do here, so there's a little water in here. It's just creating water vapor, which is at the regular room temperature. Sure. And so we're going to turn that into a cloud in a second. I also have some liquid nitrogen here, and just to sort of explain, the way you see the sort of mist in here?
There's our clouds.
When I blow into it, you get a cloud, and the reason is that you have, in my breath, there's moist air, just like in any warmer air can hold more moisture. When that air gets cold, it can't hold as much moisture anymore, and so when it gets closer to the liquid nitrogen, it gets cooler, that moisture can't be contained as a gas anymore, so it comes out as little droplets in the liquid phase. Okay. So what you see in here are really tiny wee drops of water. That's why it looks like a cloud. Now, there's not liquid nitrogen up in the sky or anything like that, so what you do in order to get the air cool enough that the water will condense out is that you have to make its pressure go down, because if you let something's pressure go down, it gets cooler. That's the property of gases. And so the way that this happens with clouds is that hot air rises. When something rises, the pressure will go down, the temperature goes down, and then you can get the little condensation. So we're going to make the pressure go down inside this jar, and I'm going to need your help. All right. So I'm going to stick my hand in here, and I need you to push this lip, put the, see, sort of make it so that we have a seal. Sure. Okay. So what I have here is like, is my hand is in here. When I yank my hand out, the pressure is going to go down inside because I'm pulling, by pulling my hand out of the jar, there's the same amount of gas, but it's got more space now, so the pressure has to go down. Okay. So we're just going to sort of see, oops, it slipped out. Can you put that down? Okay. So if I pull my hand out, okay, it gets a little foggy in there. If I put my hand back in, it gets a little clearer. Oh, yeah. Oops. That was like one of those fart cushions. Okay, so let's, okay, so cloudy, clear. Do you see how it changes? Right. Okay, so that's making a cloud. And so basically, as air rises, temperature goes down. As temperature goes down, the water, which is suspended or in gaseous form inside that air body, condenses out into little droplets of water or ice, and you can see those because the water or the light bounces off them. Very interesting. It's a great explanation for that. When we come back, we're going to talk about the balloons that you created for Rob. Yeah, we're going to talk about cloud seeding and contrails from jet planes, and about the balloons that they also asked about. Liquid nitrogen again. So I hope that helped Ruth and Sam. We hope so too. Awesome questions. Okay. We'll be back with the Wise Guy. If you want to see this again, you can log on to our website. But let's get a check of our forecast with Jennifer Ketchmark. Clouds today, Jen?